In Qatar's capital, old traditions must find their place against a backdrop of rapid modernization. The fountain at the harbour in Doha, remembering a time when pearl fishing was what this place was all about. Then Qatar discovered oil and gas, and pearls in the water gave way to architectural pearls reaching into the sky. A beacon of glass and steel, the rise of Doha's West Bay business district. It says everything about the ambition of this tiny desert peninsula. Qatar is the world's largest supplier of liquefied natural gas, LNG, and is now the wealthiest nation per capita on Earth. Amidst a global economic crisis, this remains a land of multi-billion-dollar construction projects. An army of workers imported from the east dwarf the local population 5 to 1. And if many people struggled to pinpoint Doha on the map, that all changed when FIFA awarded Qatar the 2022 World Cup.
Qatar!
The Emir Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani and his wife Sheikha Mosa grasped another milestone in their country's evolution. Inside the city's landmark Museum of Islamic Art, I met the Emir's daughter, Her Excellency Sheikha Mayasa. Spearheading cultural investment is very much at the heart of her father's 2030 development vision.
15 years ago, Qatar was in complete debt. We were in a very bad financial situation, and today we're one of the richest nations. So in order to channel these resources efficiently and effectively, the government has drawn out a 20-year plan in order to manage the growth and ensure that the future generations have what they need. I would say we're an emerging nation. We will have lots to offer when the World Cup comes in 2022.
When the fans arrive in Doha for the World Cup, they will do so through a new international airport set to be completed this year. The World Cup final will take place in Lusail City, an extension of Doha City to the north, the future home of 200,000 people. And the core of the historic city centre will be rebuilt. In the next 5 years alone, $125 billion will fund nearly 200 projects. One of the best ways to see Doha's growth and appreciate the size and scale is from the sea, preferably on a luxury yacht. When do you expect all construction to be completed?
Our anticipation by end 2015 it will be substantial.
Khalil Sholi is talking about the Pearl Islands. He's the managing director of the company building this Riviera-style development on a vast man-made island. So to somebody who says, well, Dubai's got the palm and the world's being built and there's the Pearl, what's the difference between here and the others? Or are you all playing a sort of a, I've got my islands too?
I don't, in Qatar they don't play it this way. I believe that the Pearl Island is complementary to the development that we see in Dubai. Very much complementary because both attract traffic and attract foreign investment. But if you want to strike a comparison, I would compare between Cannes and Monte Carlo, and of course Qatar being Monte Carlo. That's my comparison.
Of course, the Emir's 2030 vision goes much deeper than artificial islands. The idea is for a broad social blueprint, including universities, science and technology. It's sowing the seeds of a knowledge-based economy. How much of it is driven by this idea that hydrocarbons and carbons won't last forever, but they are your gift to be able to build for the next century and beyond?
Well, it definitely is our gift, because if it wasn't for the natural resources that we have, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing today. But that doesn't mean to sit and say, okay, we've achieved it all. No, we have to think 20, 30 years from now, what happens when there's no carbon and no natural resources? What do we do? So this is why we're investing in research and science, and education.
Qatar is spending big to pave the desert with an unshakable faith in its destiny, building for a population that doesn't yet exist in one of the most arid regions on Earth. The aim is for sustainable growth, and yet you might wonder, if they keep building, will they come?